Hey everybody, what is going on? It's Klaus and thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. We're going to be doing the Town Hall 6 upgrade priority list and guide. Now, I don't have a Town Hall 6 account, but I do have my Town Hall 7, so bear with me. I'll be showing you guys the buildings and when to do them and how and all that stuff using my Town Hall 7 account and the buildings. Most of them are Town Hall 6 and 7 levels, so it should make a little bit of sense. But anyway, let's talk first about what you should do before you go to Town Hall 6. There's a lot of things to upgrade for Town Hall 5, so make sure that you max out your base. Upgrade everything. That is priority number 1. Priority number 2 is get all the loot that you can. Max out your storages and let your elixir collectors and gold mines max out. That way, whenever you go to Town Hall 6, you have all the loot that you need to play around with, because it's the worst thing ever, running out of loot. Then you have to boost barracks, and it's just a big old struggle. So be sure and get as much loot as you can before you go to Town Hall 6. Max out. And also, this guide has everything to do with having 3 builders. So if you haven't gotten your 3rd builder yet, trophy push to 1,250, get the 450 gem achievement, and then buy your 3rd builder. If you've done all that, if your base was maxed out, you're ready to get started. So, assuming you've got your 3 builders, we'll start with the first builder. Let's give this guy a name. His name is Bob, just like in the Town Hall 5 upgrade list. And the first thing you need to do, pretty much ever, like anytime you're doing a Town Hall, any new Town Hall, you need to upgrade your laboratory. The laboratory needs to go to level 4, because with that, you can start unlocking higher level troops, and it's going to make you a better attacker. Once you've done that, and it's going to take a few days, you need to start your upgrades for your army camps, because as you guys may or may not know, it's pretty common knowledge that anytime you upgrade to a new Town Hall, you need to focus on your offense first. You know, the team that has the ball and they're trying to score the goal, that is offense. You, on offense, is that you're attacking. You're attacking in multiplayer to get loot, you're attacking the goblins, you're attacking in war. Offense is key in this thing, because if you want to be able to get all the loot necessary to upgrade, say, your walls to max, you need to be able to attack really, really well. So offense is always key. That's why the first builder focuses on the laboratory, which is offense, and then the army camp. The second builder is going to start, actually let's throw down that second builder first, is going to start on the Spell Factory. Now, at Town Hall level 5, the Spell Factory is not that big of a deal. You'll unlock the Lightning Spell, big deal. But in Town Hall 6, the Spell Factory is going to unlock the Heal Spell. Now, the Heal Spell is extremely useful. Anytime you see a big group of giants or a big group of your troops dying, just drop a Heal Spell. Keep them alive. It's going to change the course of the entire raid or the war attack in an instant. It's amazing. So the heal spell is definitely top tier priority for Town Hall 6. And then, of course, after that, you'll start your second army camp. So you've got 2 army camps kind of going simultaneously, which is fine because, as said before, the army camps are usable while they're upgrading. And then for the 3rd builder's hut, and I've got my notes to my side there in case you saw me cheating, you want to build the new walls, because just like any other time you start a new Town Hall, you need to build all of your new walls. They won't be pink, obviously, they'd be brown. And you need to build the new walls so that you can start the, building your new building design. But you can't do that until you do a little bit further into this guide. But you do want to put the walls down for sure, so you can start building your wall design for Town Hall 6. And then you've got your 3rd and final army camp. And I believe the new army camp, like the army composition total that you can have, pushes 150 troops versus 135 at Town Hall 5. And then after that, your clan castle. The reason for that, okay, so what I'm saying here is you've got something that's going to take time, something's going to take time, and then walls. The walls are going to be an instant build. So whenever you start your army camp, technically that would be your first army camp, and then you've got to have something afterwards to keep everything busy, right? So we're going to upgrade the army, or the clan castle next, and the reason for that is because it's going to unlock 5 more spaces in your clan castle. And that clan castle goes from 10 to 15, I believe, and that's a big deal. That really is a big deal, especially in war. You can carry a 2nd Valkyrie. No, you can't carry a 2nd Valkyrie. You can carry an extra wizard, or you can carry 5 extra archers or whatever into war. So just a quick, look over on what we're doing here. We got our top 4 and 5 different priorities. You get to laboratory and your spell factory, all 3 of your army camps, and then your clan castle, and obviously your walls need to be done. The brand new ones, upgrade those as far as you want to, depending on how much gold you may or may not have. So after you finish doing all that, you're going to have new defenses you're going to want to build on your base. You get a new mining collector. That's not a defense, but that is a new building. We're going to go over all the new buildings right here and now. So you get a new mine, new collector. You also get a new mortar, which is cool because previously you only had 1. So now you've got 2 to cover your base to do that splash damage on the barch type of attacks and such. And you also get a new air defense, guys. That new air defense is going to be absolutely key in protecting you against dragon attacks. Now, granted, it's difficult to defend a dragon attack as a Town Hall 6, but it is still helpful having the second air defense. That's actually a relatively new addition to the game, according to Town Hall 6. After that air defense, you've also got the air sweeper, and this I will tell you all about. It's a really powerful defense. Looking at, say, the air defense, you can see the radius of its effectiveness. Basically, it can shoot anything inside of that circle. The mortar is different, as explained in the Town Hall 5 guide. It can shoot everything in the donut, but not in the donut hole. If you look at it long enough, you'll see what I'm talking about. But in the air sweeper, you've got a cone. This cone is the effectiveness of how the air sweeper pushes air troops. So for instance, if I was to drop a dragon right there, this air sweeper would blow it down south. If you were to put the dragon over here on the left hand side, the air sweeper can't do a thing about it. So you want to put your air sweeper in a good location on your base where you believe that people are going to be dropping their air troops, their healers, their balloons, or their dragons. And you can rotate it too, depending on where you want it to end up, but it will only affect the area that is marked by the cone-shaped outline. So the air sweeper is a good one, and then we also got a new wizard tower. Now this, guys, this is OP right here. Now you're gonna have 2 new wizard towers. Or not new wizard towers, but you're gonna have 2 wizard towers. It's going to be awesome because having 2 wizard towers, you can defend the core better, or you can defend your loot better, and it's just overall amazing. So throw those guys down, and then we got a couple of traps as well. Basically, I'm giving you all the brand new buildings you get as a brand new Town Hall 6. You get 2 spring traps, and then you also get a giant bomb. So what I would like for you guys to do for this next one is using your builders. We've got all 3. We got Bob, we got number 2, and we got number 3. We're going to build all of these brand new buildings and get them up to the Town Hall 5 level. That way everything is even. But you probably don't want to use all of the builders for just that job, because you have a bigger job ahead of you, and that is barracks, guys. The barracks are a huge pain because there are 3 of them. And so what I'd recommend you do is grab your 3rd builder and use that 1 builder to work on all 3 of those barracks one at a time. You don't want your barracks being used up all at once. That means you can't raid, you can't accumulate loot, you can't do anything. So use 1 builder, work your way through upgrading the barracks. It's going to increase the troop capacity, and it's going to unlock the healer, which is a very useful and powerful strategy. Everyone from Town Hall 6 up to Town Hall 11 uses healers. So now that you've gotten all of your builders up to Town Hall 5 standards, it's time to start thinking about what to upgrade to make your base even more beast as Town Hall 6. But, right now I want to mention that there's a few buildings that you don't even have to touch. They're done. As soon as you build the new buildings, or maybe even before then, you're completely done. And those are the mines and collectors. They go to level 10, I believe, as a Town Hall 6. And once you build the new ones, like the new mine and collector, you got 6 of each. Upgrade them all to level 10, I believe. And then all of a sudden, you're done. Town Hall 5 was a big pain because you had to upgrade them all twice. This time you don't have to upgrade them at all besides the 1. So that's really useful. As well as a lot of traps. Your bombs, I'll just place 1, but there is 4 bombs that you don't have to do anything to, as well as the air bombs. You don't have to really do much to those, and the spring traps. Once you've built all the new buildings and got them up to Town Hall 5 standards, you can put all your bombs, spring traps, and air bombs, and mines and collectors on the far left side of your progress base and call them done. It's a huge victory for you being a Town Hall 6, not even having to bother with that. So now let's move on to defenses. Things have changed quite a bit from Town Hall 5 to Town Hall 6. Air is automatically going to be the highest priority, so we're going to throw down our air defense as the absolute first priority for any defense for pretty much every town hall from here on out. But the second is a close second with the Wizard Tower. The Wizard Tower is extremely powerful and very good to keep around. You want to upgrade it as high as you can because it just splash damage. It can attack ground and air troops. It is the overall best defense for you as a Town Hall 6. And then I would say the Archer Tower. The Archer Tower is kind of like the Wizard Tower. It can target everything ground or air. It just doesn't do splash damage, but it's still very, very effective and useful. And then the next thing I would say would probably be the mortars, just because they do splash damage, and since we have no more air targeting troops, the splash damage of the mortar is really, really useful. And then the cannons, and you know, the cannons are the ground targeting troops. If anybody's got a Barbarian King, no, they shouldn't have a Barbarian King. If they're Tunnel 7 attacking you, they have one. The cannons can tear up the Barbarian King very, very quickly. So upgrading them is a good idea. And then finally, the Air Sweeper. If I can even find this guy, he's in the back. The Air Sweeper is plenty effective as a level 1, but you also get the second Air Sweeper upgrade, I believe, unless I just forgot to mention it, but he's not important anyway, so if you can upgrade him, do it last, or if not, then don't worry about it. Throw him into the backside of your progress base and be done with it. So that is my recommended defensive upgrade priority list for your base. Although the order really doesn't matter all that much, it comes down to your what you want to defend the most, but this is just simply my suggestion for your Town Hall 6 base. Also guys, I don't want to forget to remember that we need to be upgrading our walls. You're Town Hall 6 now, so the level 6 walls are the maximum level, and you want to get all of them all the way to level 6 as fast as possible. So any basically any gold that you may have excess while your builders are busy, once a builder is done with a project, pour in your extra gold into your walls and then start your next upgrade. That is my recommendation for walls. Why is there Seeking Ermine on the table? My bad. Sorry about that confusion, ladies and gentlemen, but it's all good. So, and then finally guys, the last thing that you really need to worry about is these storages. You've got 2 gold storages and you've got 2 elixir storages, and they are relatively unimportant. You can upgrade them as soon as you want because there are some upgrades that are going to require more gold or elixir than you can hold, but not at the beginning of Town Hall 6. So upgrade these anytime you want to. They're elixir or gold based. To upgrade the elixir storage, you use gold, or for the gold storage, you use elixir. So if you've got extra elixir after upgrading all of your barracks and army camps and such, throw it into the gold storage if you want to. That is a good thing to keep in mind though, is that the beginning of Town Hall 6 is very elixir heavy, and then at the end you're going to be using very little. So this is a good time to be using your elixir, upgrading your gold storages, but again, I say having more capacity is always better. And that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has been a pleasure going over Town Hall 6 with you. I hope you enjoy it and that you take advantage of it. It's a lot of fun. It's a good Town Hall level. And if you have any questions or comments or concerns, leave them down in the comments section below, whether you agree or disagree with me, or you have another idea, or if the list helped you or you followed it and it was good. Whatever you want, leave it in the comments. And I look forward to bringing you the Town Hall 7 upgrade priority list coming very, very soon, all updated because Supercell likes to give everybody new stuff. So we got to stay on top of things and stay with the times, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that is it for me today. Once again, like this video, subscribe if you haven't joined the Klaus family, and I will see you all again next time. Love you guys. Peace.